It's been about 2 weeks since I bottled my first batch of beer. I mangled one cap, but I was able to successfully bottle 48 bottles. Not a bad job for my first time, but now it's time to see if it even tastes any good. This will be the first test, the first time I've opened it. Don't know if it's going to explode because I used too much sugar or in my carbonation. Let's find out what happens. Sounds like beer. Nice big cool head it looks like here. Got my glass. Oh, got some steam coming out of the bottle. Whoa! Got some carbonation there. I haven't perfected my pouring technique yet. I don't want to get any of the sediment in my glass here to drink, but I want to get as much of this beer as I can. I might be able to get a little more. No yeast sediment. That's probably about as much as I'm going to get, or I dare to get. It's supposed to be an Irish red. It's kind of a golden reddish color, I guess. It's got a decent head on it. Probably would be better if I wasn't so worried about the sediment getting in there. Oh, I did get a little bit of sediment I can see here. I'll let that die down for a second and I'll take my first drink. Smells pretty good. I suppose it could be a little clearer. Can't really see too well through it. But let's see what happens with my first taste here. It's pretty damn good beer, actually. Not too bitter, not too sweet. I've had some Irish red ales before. They were a little less flavorful than this. I'm not sure exactly what I would compare it to. It tastes good, which is a good thing since I got 47 other bottles to drink. Might be a little bit on the bitter side, but that's not a bad thing for a beer. Definitely got some sediment in there though when I poured. Got to perfect that technique. I guess if you drink too much of the yeast in, you kind of get the runs. We don't want that. That's not pleasant. Especially when you got to work in the morning. I like it. It looks nice. It looks good in the glass. It doesn't have much of an aroma. I'd say for a first time this was a pretty successful attempt. I think I'll drink a couple of them and really decide if I like it or not. Of course, if I get up to about 8 or 9 of them, I'll like just about anything probably. So, thanks for watching. We'll keep you updated with my beer here. I keep staring at it because, you know, it's my first beer ever. It's kind of an exciting thing. And I made this myself. Of course, it was an ingredients kit. I know I didn't steep it all and everything in my own all-grain system, but you know what? I'm pretty proud of a first-time attempt. It looks good. It tastes pretty good. It's not a very strong flavor. Little bit bitter. Let me drink about 6 or 7 more of them and I'll really decide. Yeah, I'd say I got a little sediment in my beer. I'll have to learn to pour just a little bit better, I guess. Oh, there's a good shot. Look at all that stuff. We'll see what happens in the morning. Yikes. Round 2. Pretty consistent so far. See if I can pour any better than the last one. Definitely a bitter aftertaste, but like I said, that's not a bad thing with a beer. A little bit better of a pour this time, I think. Still nervous about that sediment. Might be a little sediment in there. Well, what my goal is I'm going to let some of this age a little bit longer. This has only been 2 weeks. I put it in the fridge after the 2 weeks. It's nice and cool now. I got some more that's curing up in the basement. I think I'll put it in a week from now, and then in 2 weeks from now for the other couple cases, and then 3 weeks from now. And we'll see how it changes the flavor, and we'll go from there, I guess, and see what I can do with aging it a little bit longer. Taste is definitely consistent between the two first bottles that I've tried. Can't wait to drink some more of this, actually. I'm pretty stoked. That pour was a lot better. I kept most of the sediment in there that time. Looks like it's coated on the bottom pretty good in this bottle, actually. So, oh yeah, it's definitely in that bottle. Shaking it up, cleaning it around. So, I'm still pretty excited. Can't wait to drink more. Second one's better than the first one was. Number 4. Tasting better and better every time. Watch the fingers.